Welcome everybody to another monthly deep dive on what you should be sending this month. In this video, I'm going to go through what are the key messages that you're going to want to pay attention to in July, and then also go through a tip of the month where I talk how you can put a video into your messages via making it a GIF. So stay tuned. A little bit in the previous video for June, but just in case you missed it, let's cover that again. You can either do one big straightforward promotion, and that's a really simple graphic with the promotion that you have there, and make it, of course, red, white, and blue themed. That's something that we see a lot of people do. I've got an example here from Tommy Hilfiger, and it's very straightforward. On the other hand, you could also have a custom product that is red, white, and blue or America themed, and maybe you want to promote that for today. So you can see that here from David's Tea. I actually also collected a couple of recent new examples, so I wanted to share those as well. We've got one from Chubbies, where they are promoting their new American coveralls, Chubberalls. Interesting. So obviously these are meant to be worn on the 4th of July itself. It's a really fun message, very red, white, and blue, and they're really leaning into who they are as a brand, and you can tell that if you're a Chubbies fan, this is going to be the kind of thing that you'll be into and think is funny as well. Then we've got this next one from Casper, and this one's a little bit more of a laid back, or not as flashy 4th of July sale, but I still think it looks really great, and it's the straightforward kind. So they're not gonna have any red, white, and blue or flag related mattresses. What they're gonna do is just have a straightforward 30% off with bundles. They've got a little bit of red, white, and blue kind of celebrational stuff going here. They're definitely calling it a 4th of July sale, and they have several messages going out about it, but it's not super in your face. So there's a couple of different takes that you could do on 4th of July. I would recommend that if you haven't started anything quite yet and you do want to clear out some stock, 4th of July sale is a great time to do it. But also, 4th of July is really big for live events. So if you have a live event that you were planning to do for 4th of July, whether it's in store or maybe you were going to do a pop-up market at like a local 4th of July day celebration, then make sure to tell your audience about that too. Tell them when you're going to be there, where you're going to be, maybe to follow you on social handles because that's an easy way to find you, and make sure to give them all the information that they need so that they can get there and celebrate as well, because people are looking for things to do for 4th of July. All right, up next we've got the summer sale. So summer sale is kind of a different flavor of the 4th of July sale. It's normally just straightforward sales. They happen all throughout the summer, but wanted to focus on them a little bit here because I've got a couple of nice examples. Up first, this is one from Sketch. I really like their use of branding here. It's very modern, it's very fresh. All they have here is a great image of one of their products being used, and then they've overlaid some text and a discount code on top, and then below they have items on sale. This is a really beautiful message, comes across really well. You do not have to overthink the summer sale. It's pretty straightforward. Another one here we've got from Daisy's Beauty, and this one is actually just using a great image. I bet they got it off of something like Canva. It's beautiful. It shows off what their sale is and tells people what the percentage discount is and what they can get it on. So it's a very straightforward message, something to consider sending out during this time of year. And of course, you can check out our template store. We've got brand new templates in there. We will have stuff for 4th of July, as well as many other patriotic events that have gone on in the past. So there's a lot of patriotic events that you could pull a 4th of July message from. And we've got some other great messages in there for you to go take a look at in the template store. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the tip of the month. So this one's going to be maybe a little bit longer than you've maybe seen me do before, but I'm very excited to show you this. It's just how you can turn a video into a GIF and then place it in an email. This was a request we actually got in from the support chat, so if you guys have questions like this, I am paying attention and definitely want to be able to show you how to place this in. One of the things that really inspired me here too was I got a message from Lavish Alice, And the thing that I thought was really great here is they show off the dress, and then of course they show off the, other blue dresses that they have. And one of the reasons why video works so well is it, especially for fashion, but really any product where you can kind of show it off, is that you can really get more out of it than just seeing one two-dimensional photo. So by seeing the lady walk in the dress, we can see how the dress really fits and moves and how the ruffles ripple, and it means a lot more. So let's talk about how you could turn a video into an animated GIF. It comes down to really 4 steps. So first, we've got to get a video. So I would imagine that you would either want to film one or that you have one on hand of a product. Then we're going to trim it down. I'll show you how I do that. Then upload it to a video to GIF converter, and then optimize it for file size. You're going to hear me talk a lot about file size here in a second, and that's because we don't want the GIF file to be so big that when it gets sent, it doesn't load quickly. So people only look at your messages for a matter of moments, so like literally seconds. So if the GIF takes like 30 seconds to load, that's not going to work. So we need it to be a nice, small-ish file size. And I talked to our graphic designers, and we think, max 5 megabytes would probably be a safe place. You could maybe test and get away with a little bit more, but just remember that someone's internet connection might be slower. So you want to be kind of in a safe place and just stick maybe like around I would say under 5 megabytes. But let me show you what this process could look like for you. So all I did was go into Canva and I picked out a fun video of a lady spinning around in a dress. So let's just pretend I sell this white dress and I want to show you how you could spin around in the pretty white dress. And then I shortened the video on down to just a few seconds, 3.8 seconds. I used this slider rule just to shorten it down to a nice place where I wanted it. And then I downloaded it as an MP4. Now, if you are not using Canva, you could also do this in QuickTime. All you need to do is load up your video and go to Edit Trim, and then you can also trim it down to a few seconds. Then once you have that few seconds, what we're going to do is upload it into EasyGIF. This is just a free online site where you can upload and convert your GIFs. I've used it a bunch. It's really, really easy. You're just going to want to go to Video to GIF and then upload your video. And you'll notice when you first upload it, that you've got a couple of settings here. Go to the end of the video, and then for right now, I'm just going to start off to see how big this GIF is going to be. So I actually kept it at the original up to 600 pixels, and I put the frame rate at 10, so those are the defaults. And then I went ahead and created the GIF. Once I did that, I looked at the file size and noticed that it was 7.9 megabytes. That's a little bit big. So I went ahead and moved over to, just at the bottom, you can say optimize. And I went over to the GIF optimizer. And so here what I did was moved the compression level. I moved it to 81. There's nothing magical there. I just was thinking around a little bit less than half because 7.9, like I'm pretty close, but just not quite there. Then I hit optimize GIF, and the optimized GIF is here and ready to go. It's 4 megabytes now, that's perfect. So then I hit save and download it to my computer. Then, following me? Then I went over and found a section in my email, an image section, and I went ahead and put in the image from my desktop, and now you can see that it is in my email. And so I could put some other headline text in here and a call to action. That's all, we can talk about that all day long. But ultimately, I just wanted to put this really pretty video that is now a GIF, but it really shows the great texture of the dress and somebody using it. So that is a quick walkthrough of how you can make a video into a GIF and then pop it into your email. Download the video, trim it up to make it just a few seconds, then upload it to a GIF converter, and then optimize the file size. So you might have to play with it a little bit in there to get it down below 4 or 5 megabytes, but I do it all the time. You can do it. Finally, if you like this and you want to know more about what you should send, we've got a course on what you should send and when you should send it. It comes with a free calendar. We've also got a couple of other courses on growing your list and email design 101, where we also dive into Canva and show you a couple tricks in there. So feel free to take a look at those at any other time. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Was this video helpful for you? What else would you like to see? We have got August coming up next. Any questions for that, let me know. Have a great day.